Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, the Three Stooges, y'all got to be the world's most dumbest, stupidest criminal in these United States. Like, for real, I was getting along with y'all, okay with what y'all was doing, but y'all crazy. Like y'all crazy. Ain't none of y'all got no sense. Ain't none of y'all coming up with no smart plan. It's just like y'all just doing stuff just to be doing stuff. Okay, Clyde, I kind of, I said, okay, fine. He out there, help his son. His son then lost his wife. He going to stop being for going over the edge. Okay, I understand Clyde reasoning. Orpheus, your plan kind of confused me, left me wondering, thinking like, what are you doing? Okay, you want your son out, and then you want him to take care of his baby. Okay, fine. That's all well and fine. Okay, cool. You want to do that? Your opinion. I can, agree to disagree with you also saying that was a stupid move. But okay, I digress. But the one that takes the trophy for the dumbest and stupidest move ever as a criminal, it got to be Dr. Rolf. Dr. Rolf, I don't know if you bumped your head. Stefano is this daddy that you never had in your life that you wish one day you can have. Maybe you want to have sex with Stefano. I don't know what's going on with you. Like, you are too obsessed with Stefano. Like, I understand he was a friend. He was a role model to you. Might have been that father figure that you never had in your life. But every time you get a chance, Stefano end up dying, falling, tripping, stumbling, falling out of orbit, get hit by a car, ran over, tore up, split apart, head cut off, whatever we call it. You think it's your job and your duty beyond the grave for him to bring him back. You are free man as we speak now. Why are we worrying about Stefano and my freedom is on the line? I'm basically a free man, a free agent. I can go anywhere, any parts of the world I want to go. Basically, I can go to Aruba. I can go to anywhere I want to in the world. I mean, anywhere to escape, going back to jail. I'm finally free. Nobody telling me what to do. Nobody telling me when I can eat, when I can sleep, shower, none of that. I ain't got to be supervised. I ain't got to be watched. Let me go on and jump on a plane. Let me go on and, get a private jet or something to get out of Salem as soon as possible. Besides you doing that, you think so we bringing back Stefano in baby form. Baby form, Dr. Rolf, baby form. You know what? I'm going to give Clyde and Orpheus a little bit more credit. At least they is trying to, bring their families together. Don't matter how dumb it sound or look. I'm going to give them a little bit of respect. And say, well, I'm kind of stuck on the Orpheus one, but like I said, I can agree to disagree, and I can, kind of respect Clyde and what he doing when it comes to his son. I can kind of respect him, and if I was in his shoes, I might do the same thing, or at least try to run away with my son too. So I'm gonna give Orpheus and Clyde a little bit of slack. As for the dummy trying to make Stefano come back in baby form, you would not get a pass. You would not get a slide. None of that would not be happening here. Oh, Dr. Roth, what is wrong with you? For real, for real. Not only is you playing cloning Stefano, You bringing him back in baby form. Not only in baby form, you want Kayla to carry. Nah, I ain't dissing science. I'm not going to go there when it comes to science. We didn't see Stefano came back 250,000, maybe almost 2 to 3 million times right along now. You know what? I'm not dissing science. I'm dissing you, Dr. Rolf. And at this point, it's becoming a little bit too sickening for me. Like you turning my whole stomach upside down. How you are so obsessed when it comes to Stefano that you can't even much thanks grade. Like, if I was in your shoes, I'll be doing this somewhere on somebody's island, somebody else's country, doing this where I cannot be caught or captured. That's where I will be doing this at, not in the town knowing that I'm wanted, and basically I'm a dead man walking, and knowing that any time I can get caught. Like Orpheus, I just don't get you at this point. Like, you a weirdo. Like, I understand Stefano told you to always bring him back no matter what. Okay, fine. If I'm not getting paid to bring him back these 250,000 times, I'm sorry. When you died the first 500 times, my job will be done here. I got to think about myself and my freedom and how I'm living. I'm not finna keep on bringing you back to life. This is not a video game, or Dr. Rolf. You can't keep on bringing them back to life when they die. That is not how this works, Dr. Rolf. The fact that you think you can do this and you can back it up with science, you either crazy, dumb, or Stefano must have been very close to you. So close to you that you just can't get over this little monkey feeling that you got over him, or this sick feeling that you got, and that monkey won't get off your back when it comes to Stefano and breaking him back alive, and how you so obsessed with him, wanting to break and being in the law just to bring him back to life every time. Like, I hope you getting paid I hope you getting paid good for this. I hope and pray that whatever you getting paid, if you still getting paid at this point, I hope and pray the money is worth it. You might be getting paid, but you can't spend it in prison. So I'm wondering, have you then bumped your head a little bit too hard? Have you done bumped your head a little bit too hard? Have you done lost your everlasting mind? Are you not thinking straight? Something in the brain not clicking? Like, if you look around Salem, you should know by now, Stefano is the most hated man in Salem. The fact that you keep on breaking him up as many times that he'd have been doomed, you'll think you'll give up after them third or fourth tries. I know I would. I wouldn't care if he had somebody, come harm me or whatever. At this point, you're doing too much. Like, for real, for real. You is doing too much. You breaking him back all these many times, it's something wrong with you, buddy. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, at this point, you need help. You need help. You need to go seek help, find help. Do what you got to do to help yourself move on with your life, because this is becoming sickening. And the stomach, I'm tired of my stomach on a roller coaster when it comes to you, like how you so obsessed with him. Like, I don't get it. And Clyde, here I am vouching for you, telling you, oh, you doing such a good thing, telling you, okay, Clyde, I see why you escaped. Fine, I get you. I understand you. Stop your son by any means necessary from doing something he will regret for the rest of his life. What if Sierra not dead and she come back? He gonna be in prison. She gonna be out worrying about him. So I understand the whole you trying to help your son there. You kind of lost me when it came to the whole Orpheus and doing his bit and all over again. When the first time you went with Orpheus bid and it left you locked up and imprisoned, and he walking around scot-free, pointing a finger at you, saying it was all you, none of him. So, Clyde, while I agree with your first part of the plan, the second plan, you lost me with that. You lost me with that. I am confused and I'm wondering why, of all people, would you trust Orpheus again after he got you the first time? The first two times? Or was it one of those? Like, why would you trust him again? Yeah, Mom, thanks to you. Yes, it was your man that got us out. Okay, fine. I might do like one or two small little things with you. Ask for take a bullet for you and go against Kate. I'm not kidnapping no babies for you. Cause once they break out, that means which means there's more time for them. So I'm not understanding why they keep on escaping and why they don't got live sentences by now. As many times as those two have escaped. So I'm not understanding why would you agree to this whole kidnapping thing, going along with Orpheus' plan to get his son out of the nut house for he can, get his son back and be on the run with a child. I'm not understanding that. I would have told Orpheus where he can go and how far he can go when it came to kidnapping an innocent child. And we already know you didn't care about your own son, so we already know you ain't gonna care about nobody else's child. And anybody else's child, whatever happened, can happen to that child. So we already know you no good when it comes to parenting or taking care of a child in that matter. We already know that. But I'm confused. Why would you set yourself up like that, going along with this Orpheus plan, knowing there's charges added on to you? And also, you would go along with this plan, holding the baby hostage until Marlena do her thing. And Marlena, you crazy too. He would have just had to do whatever he had to do. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Marlena, you gonna get enough of playing around with your job. The fact that you went along with that Orpheus thing, I know you didn't have a choice, but you had a choice. You was there to that place by yourself. You had time to tell the people that something was going on or whatever. You had time. Like, you gonna learn to stop playing around when it come to your job. You lose that job, I bet you'll wish those times you'll stop playing around with your job. I always notice how you always put your job on the line. Like, if you lose your license, it won't hurt you. Like the fact that you walked in there telling the man off, getting smart with the man, and I'm saying, look at Marlena getting smart with this man. Like she can't lose her license, like you didn't have no choices. There's always a choice, Marlena. And the fact that you went along with this plan, playing around with your job, having playing around with your job, trying to use your authority to get this man out with your good name and your recommendation, trying to get this boy out, Christian out. You playing around with your job too much for me, Marlene, and I don't like it. Like I said, I don't even much know how you even got one of those whatever you got psychiatrist degrees. I don't know how you got there. Knowing that you got your own psychological issues, I don't know how you got there. And many times it's Stefano then hunted to Orpheus. I don't even much know how you even sang. Better yeah, helping people, with those type of issues. That's what I'm confused about. How does one get a license knowing that they basically been going through the same thing people going through? She have been through that same issue. So how does one get a license knowing that everything Claire's, the Benz, the Christian going through? She had once upon a time been through those same type of issues. So I'm guessing she got moved up to the class because she know what they're going through. She know how to deal with them and handle them. That's how she was able to get her license and have such a good glowing recommendation way. She basically can walk in here and say, he look like a nice guy. I want him out. Let's get him on now. He look like a nice guy. He'll be under my care. Like, how does Marlena have this glowing recommendation where she could basically walk in a mental hospital and say, my name is Marlena Evans. I want that person now. He look like a good person. He look like he ain't mean no harm or whatever. So let's go ahead and get him on now. Like, how does Marlena have this? Is it because she know what they going through because she been there once upon a time in her life? Or is it because You know what? I ain't been watching long enough, so I can't even say too much about that. But I just want to know how she got so much pull. That's all I'm asking. Knowing that she done been through the same things, helping the people she be treating, she done been there, done it, and been over it. So I'm just wondering. That's all. Kay, you get the golden star for the day. You get it. You get it. You get it. I understand why you did it, but you get it. You get the golden star today for shooting the you know what out of Clyde. He deserved it. That's for being and all the other trauma he done caused to other people's lives. So you get the golden star today. You get the golden star and you get the award for that today for doing what you had to do to protect your grandchild, your great what is it? That's your great nephew, something like that. We know you had to do what you had to do to protect that child. We happy and excited that you finally was able once to look like the hero for once. So I'm proud and I'm happy for you, Kate, and congratulations. You finally stood up to a man and shot I'm pretty sure most of that anger came from, the way he treated you when y'all were first dating. Remember that when they were first dating and how he said he could make her feel better like he did before? That was them old anger. That was that old anger coming out, playing, revealing itself to the light. That's what that was, that old anger when they was dating once upon a time and she was still peed off of him. And now that pee off happened to come back in the anger form and she got that weapon so she was able to shoot him. That's what that was. She was peed off. That was that peed off anger getting him. Christian, um, you also a hero. Not only did you Not only did you do your thing, you was also the one that sat there and bust your daddy upside the head, even though you didn't told him you didn't want to be around, you didn't want to go or whatever. You was there to stop him for doing his little evil plan that he had planned. So you get a gold badge too, Christian, for knocking the you know what out of your daddy. Now, we don't know where you going at now that you done ran away. Good luck. I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope you get where you're going at or whatever. But other than that, you also get a gold badge. So, yeah, that was about it. I just wanted to talk about them and, pick at this whole criminal storyline that they was running along with and how these three idiots can't get it together and how they out gotta, they tasting the air, smelling the air like us, but they still manage to do the dumbest things ever and always manage to get themselves in trouble all over again and add more charges on top of the current charges. So that's all I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to rant about that and how foolish it was. But anyway, so y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all morning and have a good night. Bye.